The Scandalous and Shocking Life of George Armstrong Custer. George Armstrong Custer, one of the most controversial figures in American history, is best remembered for his tragic demise at the Battle of Little Bighorn. Yet, his life was filled with ambition, vanity, and scandals that often overshadowed his military career. Here are 10 of the most scandalous, shocking, and intriguing facts about Custer, showcasing the complexity and controversies surrounding his legacy. Fact number 1. Audie, Custer's childhood, family, and scandalous rumors. George Armstrong Custer was born on December 5, 1839, in New Rumley, Ohio, to a modest family. As a child, his mispronunciation of his middle name, Armstrong, led to the affectionate nickname Audie, which stuck with him throughout his life. In 1864, Custer married Libby Bacon, forming a passionate and loyal bond that lasted until his death. Despite their deep connection, the couple had no children, fueling persistent rumors that Custer fathered a child with Montecita, a Cheyenne woman he allegedly took as a mistress during the 1868 Washita campaign. Though unproven, these rumors added a controversial edge to his personal life. The Custer family suffered a tragic blow at the Battle of Little Bighorn on June 25, 1876, when 4 of its members, including George, were killed. His 18-year-old nephew, Henry Reed, his brother-in-law James Calhoun, and his 2 younger brothers, Boston and Thomas Custer, who was a twice-decorated Medal of Honor recipient, all perished in the massacre. This devastating loss not only marked the end of Custer's career but also left a lasting scar on his family's legacy. Number 2. The Goat of West Point, a troubled cadet with a scandalous record. Custer's time at West Point was scandalous from the start. Known for his pranks and a staggering record of demerits, he was frequently in trouble for neglecting duty and insubordination. Custer graduated last in his class in 1861, earning him the nickname the Goat, a title reserved for the lowest-ranking cadet. His antics were so disruptive that he was court-martialed before even graduating. However, Custer's charm and audacity managed to secure his commission as an officer, setting the stage for his meteoric rise during the Civil War, a rise that would be marred by his reckless pursuit of personal glory. Number 3. The Boy General, reckless leadership and a dark reputation. Despite his academic failures, Custer became one of the youngest generals in the Union Army at just 23, earning the nickname the Boy General. His rapid rise was not without controversy. Known for his flamboyant uniforms and aggressive tactics, Custer's reckless leadership often put his men in unnecessary danger. At the Battle of Gettysburg, his daring cavalry charge against G.E.B. Stuart's forces was both praised for its bravery and criticized for the heavy casualties it incurred. Custer's self-promotion and eagerness to claim the spotlight led to rumors that he cared more about his image than his men's lives, a reputation that would haunt him throughout his career. Number 4. The Wasta Massacre, a ruthless attack on innocents. In 1868, Custer led the 7th Cavalry in a brutal attack on a Cheyenne village along the Washita River, resulting in the deaths of over 100 Native Americans, including women and children. The event, which Custer later portrayed as a great military victory, is now widely recognized as a massacre. Custer's willingness to target civilians drew sharp criticism, painting him as a ruthless enforcer of U.S. expansionist policies. The Wasta Massacre added a dark chapter to Custer's legacy, foreshadowing the catastrophic decisions that would lead to his downfall at Little Bighorn. Number 5. Court-martialed for love, Custer's disgrace and redemption. Custer's career nearly ended in scandal when he was court-martialed in 1867 for abandoning his post to visit his wife, Libby. During a campaign against the Plains Indians, Custer left his command without permission, a serious breach of military discipline. He was found guilty on 8 counts, including conduct prejudicial to good order and absence without leave, and was suspended from duty without pay for a year. The scandal was a significant blow to Custer's career, and his desperate need to salvage his reputation led to his return in 1868, where he quickly resumed his aggressive and controversial tactics against Native American tribes. Number 6. Vanity, eccentricity, and love affairs, Custer's flamboyant persona. Custer was infamous for his vanity and obsession with his appearance. He often donned a striking black velvet uniform adorned with gold lace, complete with spurs on his boots and a broad-brimmed sombrero. His most eccentric habit was perfuming his long, golden locks with cinnamon oil, showcasing his meticulous attention to his image. However, Custer's flamboyant style was not just about vanity, it was a calculated effort to craft a larger-than-life persona. This obsession with personal glory often led to reckless decisions on the battlefield, as he sought to maintain his status as a heroic figure at any cost, even if it meant endangering his men. Beyond the battlefield, Custer's personal life was equally scandalous. Despite his passionate marriage to Libby Bacon Custer, Custer was rumored to have had numerous affairs. His flirtations and alleged relationships with various women were an open secret, adding a layer of scandal to his public image. The most notorious of these rumored affairs was with Montecita, a Cheyenne woman captured during the Washita campaign, who some claimed bore Custer's child. These romantic entanglements, combined with his vanity and eccentricities, painted Custer as a man driven by both ambition and desire, often blurring the lines between his public persona and private life. Number 7. The tragic fall of the Custer family, Little Bighorn's deadly toll. The Battle of Little Bighorn, also known as Custer's Last Stand, was not only a devastating military defeat but also a personal tragedy for the Custer family. On June 25, 1876, Custer led the 7th Cavalry into battle against a coalition of Lakota Sioux, Cheyenne, and Arapaho warriors. The outcome was catastrophic. Custer and over 200 of his men were killed. Among the dead were 4 members of Custer's own family, his brothers Boston and Thomas, his nephew Henry Reed, and his brother-in-law James Calhoun. This tragic loss of life not only marked the end of Custer's career but also decimated the Custer family, leaving a legacy of sorrow and scandal. Number 8. Buffalo Bill's Wild West Show, the mythologizing of Custer's last stand. After Custer's death, his widow, Libby, worked tirelessly to preserve his legacy, but it was William Buffalo Bill Cody who played a significant role in transforming Custer's last stand into a myth. Buffalo Bill, who had briefly scouted for Custer, capitalized on the tragic battle by incorporating a reenactment of the event into his Wild West show. He even claimed to have taken the first scalp for Custer after killing and scalping a Cheyenne warrior named Yellow Hair. This sensationalized portrayal of Custer as a martyr cemented his place in American folklore, despite the controversies and scandals that marred his life. Number 9. Custers Luck, the myth of invincibility. During the Civil War, Custer's seemingly endless streak of good fortune earned him the nickname Custers Luck. He avoided serious injury despite his reckless behavior, and even had 11 horses shot out from under him. His ability to escape unscathed from dangerous situations furthered the perception that he was invincible. However, this belief in his own luck contributed to his overconfidence at Little Bighorn, where his luck finally ran out. The myth of Custer's invincibility was shattered in the bloody defeat, but it remains a fascinating aspect of his complex and scandalous legacy. Number 10. Ronald Reagan and the Hollywood Custer, a sanitized legacy. George Armstrong Custer's controversial life has been immortalized in popular culture, often in ways that sanitize his true legacy. In 1940, future U.S. President Ronald Reagan portrayed a young Custer in the film Santa Fe Trail, a romanticized version of Custer's life that ignored his darker deeds. A year later, Errol Flynn starred as Custer in the highly mythologized biopic They Died with Their Boots On, further cementing Custer's place as a tragic hero in American folklore. These Hollywood portrayals contributed to the enduring myth of Custer, obscuring the scandals and controversies that defined his life.